What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we are reacting to a video today called Truckers Putting an End to a Police Chase. We know in America you guys love your trucks, so it'll be interesting to see how the trucks got involved with the police chase.
But before we get into it, please smash that subscribe button because we are en route to 100k.
Let's do it, guys. Let's check out this video.
Aboard a black Toyota Tacoma pickup truck, a murder suspect is being pursued,
Murder suspect,
though without
damn.
much success, by several dozen police patrols in Southern California. The chase began in San Diego and, based on the suspect's intentions, was heading toward the city of Los Angeles.
They're on his
I
ass,
gotta go through a
though.
car park.
Yeah.
When the pursuit reached the
It's like
parking lots
GTA.
of the urban area of Ontario near the city of Riverside, everything seemed to indicate that the police would not be able to stop the driver. That's when, upon seeing the suspect's bold driving, a trucker named Mike Shaban decided to intervene at an intersection while waiting at a traffic light. Bravely, he drove his truck directly into the suspect's vehicle, bringing it to a sudden stop.
Oh!
Although this action allowed the officers to arrest the suspect, the one who took the worst hit was his truck, as the impact severely damaged the chassis, bending it partially and leaving the vehicle inoperable.
That's a lot of...
Good for him.
That's going to be an expensive fix, I tell you that. Even through insurance, like... A
Well, that's
chassis
if he's
bent.
not in prison.
No, I'm saying the truck.
Oh.
The truck got damaged like that.
A few kilometers from Riverside, another police chase took place on the urban streets of Orange County. This high-speed chase ended abruptly when the
Oh no, you might be right. I think the guy that was on the chase, his chassis got bent. Because there's no way a chassis is getting bent on a
I
truck
was
that big.
thinking, like,
It's too
is
big.
it that strong?
Yeah, because if a chassis got bent on that
lorry.
big lorry, the damage on the truck, it would have been like a pancake. There's no
Yeah.
way.
driver of the sedan crashed directly into a truck that
Oh
was
my
transporting
gosh.
jet
He's
fuel
driving
headed to
fast.
John Wayne Airport in Santa Ana, California. Even after the strong direct impact, one of the suspects still wanted to flee.
How's
So
he
he
even
tried to
running?
steal a couple of vehicles that were driving through the area at that moment.
This guy thinks he's in San Andreas.
Yeah, GTA,
Yeah,
literally.
What does he think this is?
Yeah, he thinks he's pressing triangle right now.
Yeah.
Despite his effort, he was quickly arrested by police patrols. Meanwhile, inside the stopped car, another pair of criminals were arrested to face charges of evasion and fleeing with property damage.
Nah. Yeah, I'm surprised they're even like able to walk after that crash.
The next protagonist is a man accused of assaulting a law enforcement officer with a deadly weapon. In his attempt to avoid arrest, the suspect began driving recklessly through urban areas at high speed, running several red lights in the process, hitting vehicles on the spot, and invading the opposite lane. Fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, for our fugitive, a distracted flatbed tow truck driver was pulling out of his parking spot, just as this criminal was speeding through the area. This action, unintentionally, hindered the suspect's escape,
That was a
who,
hero.
while trying to switch lanes, got stuck due to the trucker's unexpected maneuver.
Yeah.
Feeling cornered and out of desperation, the suspect crashed into the flatbed, completely frustrating his escape as several police patrols arrived. Interestingly, it was the truck driver himself who later clarified that he had no intention of helping the officers and that he was simply trying not to block the chase when the suspect hit his vehicle.
But it just worked out.
Even so, the authorities took the opportunity to remind civilians not to get involved in police chases, as there is a risk.
I mean, like, if these people didn't get involved, these police would never be able to catch them.
So they should be grateful.
Yeah, I mean, I guess civilians should not get involved because it could be dangerous.
Yeah.
But, like, you
Look
know,
at what it
it,
led
it
to.
has helped them,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
That the criminals may be armed, and the situation could become even more dangerous.
Oh, high speed
Although
one.
high-speed chases have a much greater potential risk of ending in a more tragic way, in this case, something fortunately very
Oh my
particular
god,
happened.
he's going fast.
This accident took place on one of the
look
busiest
at the
highways
police.
in Los Angeles, when police officers were chasing a reckless driver at very high speed.
Yeah. That's mad high speed.
Trying to avoid a disastrous high-speed collision, the suspect attempted to evade the police by escaping through an off-ramp.
God.
What he didn't expect was that, while trying to dodge a delivery truck that was moving slowly
Oh,
halfway through
God.
the curve, the truck ended up cornering him, crashing into him and ripping off the driver's side door.
I think think that wasn't intentional from the truck.
Although
Yeah, it
the
wasn't
truck driver
intentional.
continued his usual delivery route, the fugitive was unable to continue the chase
I need to
and was
deliver this
ultimately
package.
arrested.
It's like Amazon delivery or something.
The following are terrifying scenes that took place in the city of Syracuse, in the state of Utah. What was supposed to be just a simple outing turned into a scene of pursuit and danger when a 14-year-old boy had the brilliant idea of taking his grandfather's Hyundai Veloster without permission.
Damn.
The
14.
grandfather immediately notified the authorities in order to stop him.
So there's a 14-year-old kid driving that.
Yeah.
In
And he's driving
videos
through a
captured
park
by
like
cell
that.
phones, you can see how, in his desperation, the boy tries to escape by driving through a crowded park, where he nearly runs over several pedestrians in the process.
And kids.
The hero in this situation was a brave driver who, behind the wheel of his pickup, accelerated to crash head-on into the fugitive, stopping him instantly.
It was a parent from one of the kids in the park. That's good.
About 3 of them almost got hit.
Oh, he's just got a little scratchy scratch. And he is written off. And it,
What
you know,
possessed that child to do that?
don't know, man. You know, that's called Grand Theft Auto. Like, you know, GTA. That's an actual like crime. So Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. So it's like you've stolen a car and you're just doing a madness, I believe. It's an actual
If
charge.
I was a parent of that child, I'd take him to jail. Take him. He needs to learn a lesson.
They actually had to
Ain't no
take
ground
out
they're gonna do the.
And
Yeah,
I
in
would
the ground
say
they ain't
that
fixing
he
that.
had to have been going at least 60. I mean, in the parking lot.
It's wild.
He could have killed
As if
people.
inspired by the fact of being in Hollywood, the suspect in this pursuit, accused of having stolen the Toyota Corolla featured in this video, lived his 15 minutes of fame. Although in this case it was approximately an hour. During his run, the thief had a first crash, which didn't help much since he instantly fled the scene at what seemed to be the top speed reached by a Toyota Corolla.
They can't get faster than that. He's already damaged it.
In his apparent escape, the driver performs dangerous traffic stops, trying at all costs to avoid the patrol cars that had been deployed in the area. After remaining free and continuing with his adventure, the driver has a second crash, which doesn't stop him either. In an attempt to stop him, the police throw out their spike strip systems on the avenue, but
Still
fail in their
going.
attempt.
Nothing's stopping this Toyota.
That's, you know what, that's good advertisement for Toyotas because they are known to be like, they might not be the
Strong.
fastest, they might not be the fanciest, but they are very hard to like break, like they run well. They don't have issues.
Wow.
They'll run to 200,000 miles and still be driving.
Gosh.
So clearly, like this guy's crashing there and he's still going.
Curiously, the suspect makes a peculiar stop next to a group of civilians, and it doesn't seem like he's asking them for directions because he's lost, since he has to speed away quickly.
What's he doing then?
Minutes later, he's seen driving through parking lots in urban areas while talking on the phone, as the police appear to have switched to merely playing the role of spectators. Continuing with his idea of being in a movie, the suspect is seen once again making a stop, in what seems to be a cigarette trade with a passing driver, until a bit later, a new character finally appears. It's a civilian trying to do good behind the wheel of his pickup, with which he attempts to block the suspect's path. It's at this moment when the real pursuit begins. The man in the pickup gets so close to the suspect that it almost seems like he's harassing him. It's only then that the police authorize the intervention of a small group of patrols, although the driver decides not to hand the pursuit over to the officers.
Nah.
Even though the uniformed officers repeatedly informed the pickup driver that his participation was not necessary, he, after some truly skillful maneuvers, finally managed to corner and block the suspect.
Good for him.
Sometimes these civilians drive better than the police. The police couldn't have stopped this guy.
This guy caught him in like 5 minutes.
Like, just doing maneuvers, just
I
like,
think the
you know.
police were trying to get him for an hour.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In the end, although the man in the pickup was also sadly arrested,
What?
he earned
Give that man a medal, not an arrest. What the hell?
everyone's respect.
They're even handcuffing the guy.
Yeah, that's wild. Guys, comment below
Whoa,
what your thoughts are on that.
that's a violation.
He's a hero, if anything. He should be
No.
thanked by, you know, the president and invited to the White House,
My
not
God,
handcuffed.
he's get like honoured
Yeah, Medal of
by
Honor,
the
yeah.
Queen.
By the Queen. It's not in the. It's in the US, not the UK.
Yeah, you can come here, we can honour him.
Although a bit old, this recording from the dashboard of a police patrol car perfectly captures the moment when some car thieves try to escape on a high-speed highway in the United States. The officers called for help over the radio to stop this stolen vehicle and its armed occupants. But they did not expect that the first to respond to their call would be this fearless trucker who was driving in the same direction on the highway.
Fortunately, one of the truckers is an ex-deputy sheriff from Alabama.
No way.
Alabama.
Determined to help, this trucker showed extraordinary skill behind the wheel. His task was to prevent the thieves from passing him, pushing them repeatedly, even off the road itself. Defending his position with unbreakable fierceness, the thieves quickly realized that trying to pass the trucker could mean losing their lives.
Missing another
Slow
police
down.
car, the suspects pull back onto the road. Now it's getting deadly. What happens next?
After several attempts, they give up, stopping on the side of the road. As for the driver, it is presumed
I don't think anyone would do that in this country.
What?
Like, help the police people.
No way. Not in a million years.
Like,
Not like that. They'll just let them go.
yeah.
If anything, the police... I've seen videos in the UK, I swear to God, yeah, where police are chasing a car that's driving, like, a stolen car, driving recklessly. They kind of, like... There's videos of, like, the car on getting caught on camera just, like, racing off. The police, like, are not sure where they went, but they're, like, quite close by. So they ask the pedestrians, what way did he go? And then the pedestrians will say the other way to help the person get away. I've seen bare videos like that in the UK. They don't give a shit. Like, if anything, they want to help the criminal.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's wild, man.
Yeah, sad.
presumed that he was an assistant to a former sheriff from Alabama.
Okay, we got him. Thank you, sir. Anytime, officer.
That's cool.
And he's in Gorman.
In this last video, although not clearly, you can see how a small sedan tries to escape from the police in an assumed high-speed chase on a highway heavily trafficked by large vehicles. Although an initial maneuver helped him slow down in time to get around a truck and evade the police, his luck quickly ran out when he was forced to go between two trucks.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, look at that. He hits that one time.
He hit one. Oh, we got
To his
two
surprise,
yellow
both
ones.
truck drivers coordinated to block his path in a team maneuver. The car was trapped between the cabs of both heavy trucks, thanks to the quick reaction of the agile truckers, who were later awarded.
But what would happen if, for example, like the truck driver tries to help the police, and then because there are cases where when people crash into something, they can actually die.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that as well.
Like, what would happen in that case? Would the truck driver go prison because he's technically killed somebody?
Probably. Maybe manslaughter. Comment
Yeah.
below, guys. What will it be if that happened? If this guy died here because of that, are the truckers going in for manslaughter, murder, or whatever?
Yeah.
Because they're not meant to get involved for that reason, to avoid stuff like that.
awarded honors for their bravery.
Oh, they got awarded honours. That's good.
Oh, he got honours.
Yeah.
So why did the other guy get handcuffed?
Maybe there's different luck of the police. What's your thoughts on the truckers saving the day?
Applaud to you guys, man.
Medal of honour,
Helping
guys.
out your police people. You know, like he said, our people are saying, oh yeah, they went the other way.
Making the police go
That
backwards.
person probably murdered somebody. They let them get
they
away.
don't know, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for the recommendation. Don't forget to subscribe. We are uploading twice a day at the moment, so a lot of content is coming through. So subscribe to check that out. For now, peace out.
Bye.